Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of High School Football on Cape Atlantic Live at CapeAtlanticLive.com. We've got Lower Cape May hosting Gateway in their homecoming game and the last regular season game for both teams. Lower Cape May can win the West Jersey Football League Royal Division with a win today. They actually have already clinched a share of it, but they can win it outright with a victory here today. You see Lower Cape May, their captains along with Gateway's out at the field. Lower Cape May's on the near sideline with the light blue jerseys, black numbers trimmed in gold, black helmets, black pants. Lower Cape May has won the toss, and they will defer. Gateway wearing the blue pants, white jerseys with blue numbers, and white helmets with blue trim.
Brian, you think we should announce who the public address announcer is, since he's going to be joining us on the broadcast?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're right in our ear. So, we'll make do here. So I'm Brian Kniff alongside Buddy Tarbot and Sam Cohen handling the live video stream. Homecoming day for Lower Cape May, so that's why we have the afternoon game on a Saturday. Usually they play Friday night. Lower Cape May's choir will be performing the national anthem. All right, the Lower Cape May Regional Choir handling the national anthem here at Stephen Steger Memorial Field. Captains for Lower today were Jackson Brown, Ogre Nunez, Hunter Ray, and Quentin Hagan, all seniors. Lower will kick off, as Gateway did obviously take the ball since Lower Cape May won the toss and deferred. Lower Cape May, coached by Lance Bailey. Andrew Daly is Gateway's head coach.
And Brian, the players to watch for the Gateway Gators, their starting quarterback is Sean Simmons. Simmons is a senior. He is 45 for 119 through the air for 510 yards. He's thrown one touchdown pass, 2 interceptions. And his main man, his target is a DJ Bink. Bink's a sophomore.
Lower Cape May kicks off. Gateway will let it go and into the end zone, and they'll start at their own 20. And they actually had Amir Clark actually had to hold that for the kicker because of the wind here. So Gateway gets the start at their own 20.
And the wind was at Sierra's back. So that's that helped add to why the ball went into the end zone. There's a nice stiff breeze, as you can see it on the little red flags that are on top of the goalposts.
All right, so here is Simmons in the shotgun here. Man comes in motion to the near side. And we're going to have an illegal procedure penalty on Gateway right out of the gate. We had a penalty-marred contest last night at Middle Township. Middle was up 14-0 at half and lost 21-14 to Pleasantville. 7 15-yard penalties in that game against Middle Township. And Pleasantville rallied, scored 21 points over the final 16 minutes of the game to beat Middle Township. 1st and 15 now for Gateway. It's a handoff to Tyler Mills, picking his way. And Lower Cape May defense holds him to about a 4-yard gain.
Mills is the leading rusher for the Gators. He's carried 54 times for 426 yards and 3 touchdowns.
So it'll bring up 2nd down and let's call it 12. So they'll mark it as a 3-yard gain for Mills. Simmons takes the snap, fakes to the man in motion. Here's Mills, breaks a tackle. It comes out across the 25, close to the 27. It'll bring up a more manageable 3rd down. That's a gain of about 7. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and 4.
Now, I'm sure that's what we're going to see, a steady diet of Tyler Mills, the senior who's 5'7", 130 pounds. So he's got to, if he runs into the wind, he's going to have some.
Here's Mills on the run again, and he's going to be stopped well short, picked up a yard or 2. But it's going to bring up 4th and about 3. 4th and 2.
And that is going to have Gateway punting into the wind.
They fake it. Running on the right side is DJ Bink, and I think he's short.
That's what the Lower Cape May defense is saying as they're running off the field.
Yeah, I think Bink only got back to the line of scrimmage. Risky play there, and now Lower Cape May will take over on the Gateway 28-yard line. Hunter Ray leads Lower Cape May out. Isaiah Carr Wing already over 1,000 yards rushing for the season. Option play. He tosses forward to Wing. Wing breaks a tackle at the 20, spins out of another at the 10, and then is finally ushered out of bounds at the 7. So big play right out of the start for Lower Cape May as they're down to the 7-yard line, 1st and goal. Lower goes right up to the huddle here. And now they're waiting a play call. They hand it to Wing this time, through the right side and into the end zone. So it didn't take long, just 2 offensive plays for Lower Cape May to score a touchdown. 9:24 to go in the first quarter. So Isaiah Carr Wing with his 18th touchdown of the season there. Yeah. Dennis Serra on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And Zach Castellano did a good job of getting a snap that was a little behind him down to the tee. 7-0 Lower Cape May. High school football and Cape Atlantic Live brought to you by Ulmer's Appliance Service. They're a proud supporter of local high school sports. A family-owned and operated business since 1974. Ulmer's Appliance services all the top appliance brands. Give Ulmer's Appliance a call, 609-368-4444, or log on to ulmersappliance.com. Be sure to check out the Mud Hen Brewing Company, the Dogtooth Bar and Grill, and Poppy's Brick Oven Pizza and Kitchen in Wildwood for great dining and entertainment experiences for the entire family. The Mudhead, the Dogtooth, and Poppy's proudly support CapeAtlanticLive.com. Crest Savings Bank is a proud supporter of Cape Atlantic Live Broadcast and CapeAtlanticLive.com. Banking since 1919 with branches across Cape May County to best serve you. Check out all the services Crest Savings Bank has to offer at CrestSavings.com. So good start there, buddy, for Lower Cape May, and now they'll kick off leading it 7-0. Serra's kick is a line drive, and it goes off the fingertips of Bink and into the end zone for another touchback.
And Dennis Serra has a very strong leg to begin with, Brian.
Yeah, and that wind is
Yeah. He might be kicking a field goal if he has the wind at his back from about 50.
Give a nice warm welcome to all of our alumni.
All right, so Gateway, they gambled on their first possession going for a fake punt on 4th and 2, did not make it. 2 plays later, Lower was in the end zone. And now the Gators, the alma mater of Dr. Billy Martin, buddy,
Yes.
will be out for their second possession, looking for their first down. Simmons this time goes under center. Hands it off to Mills, and he is tripped up for no gain.
Yeah, he
And
gets
I think
back
he,
to the
I
line
think he
of
actually
scrimmage.
tripped over his own feet or maybe tripped over a teammate's feet. I don't know if a Lower Cape May player actually knocked him down. Nonetheless, Lower will take it. It's 2nd down and 10.
And, you know, you mentioned Billy Martin being a alumni, a former Gator. No wonder he's so good in the water, Brian.
Simmons goes back to the shotgun here. Fakes a handoff, rolls right, throws out in the flat too high. It was intended for Josh Roberts. Roberts was open. And that had an opportunity, buddy. You have some blockers out there. That had an opportunity to be a nice gain. It was thrown just a little bit too high. And throwing the football is going to be a chore today with this wind.
So that brings up a 3rd down and 10 now for Gateway. The ball on their own 20-yard line. 8:42 to play in this first quarter. Lower Cape May on top, 7-0.
3 receivers split to the near side, 1 to the far side. Simmons goes back, tosses over the middle. It's caught. Good tackle by Hunter Ray. Aiden Bender on the catch. Gain of about 7, but Gateway's going to have to punt. Or at least line up the punt. They faked last time, but it's 4th and 3 this time. And they have a different punter back there, Ty Bink, instead of DJ Bink. Ty Bink, high kick but short. Not surprising since it's into the wind, takes a Gateway bounce. All in all, against the wind, that's a pretty decent kick out to the 42 where Lower Cape May will start their next possession.
Well, Ty Bink, he's the normal kicker and punter for this Gateway team. So when they were going to try that, when they tried that fake punt, they put the smaller, the sophomore DJ Bink, his younger brother, out there, hoping that they were going to be able to pick up that first down, but that did not happen.
So now it's Lower Cape May leading 7-0, and they're going to start here with an empty backfield. Man comes in motion. They hand it to him. Trying to turn the corner. Can't. I think we're going to have a face mask penalty called on Simmons.
Or a horse collar.
That was Kyle Mallon, the freshman.
That's what it was. Face mask, Brian.
So Mallon actually lost 2 yards. it's going to be a 5-yard face mask penalty, so not the personal foul. So it ends up, I'm going to say Mowen lost 1 yard, so the face mask will give him 5, and it'll make it 2nd and 6. Wing back in the backfield, standing next to Hunter Ray at his left. Ray fakes, runs it himself across midfield, trying to bounce it outside. He's tackled there by DJ Bink, but it's a first down run, a gain of about 8 for Hunter Ray. And it's 1st and 10 at the Gateway 44. Lower Cape May leads 7-0. Just inside 7 minutes to go first quarter. Hands to Isaiah Carr wing. Takes it right. Turns the corner. Still on his feet inside the 25 and finally pushed out of bounds at the 22. 22-yard gain. Isaiah Carr wing. He has 29 yards rushing on 2 carries. He also has a 21-yard reception. 1st and 10 at the Gateway 22.
Well, when Isaiah Carr wing gets that hole, gets his momentum going forward, he is very hard to bring down. One guy won't be making a tackle on him.
Another run by Wing. Breaking tackles. Tried to spin out of another and goes down, but not until he picks up 10 and a first down.
And that's the 3rd straight play that Lower Cape May has picked up a first down. They have 4 first downs so far in this first quarter.
Another run by Carr wing, and he takes it down inside the 5. This will be a gain of about 8 or 9 down to the 4. And actually, I'm going to say it's a gain of 11 and a first down. So now it's 1st and goal. Or excuse me. There's a little confusion over here with the chains. They have 2nd down in the box. And I'm thinking the chains never should have moved. That was about a 9-yard gain by Carr wing.
Yeah, going for a little home
So now
field,
it's 2nd and 1 here.
a little home field advantage there that they got caught.
So 2nd and 1 at the 4. So Lower obviously can get a first down without getting a touchdown. Ray will run it himself and lunges and gets into the end zone. So a 4-yard touchdown run by Hunter Ray. And with 5:08 to go in the first quarter, Lower is up 13-0 with Dennis Serra's kick to come for the extra point. Logan Haggerty to snapper, Zach Castellano the holder, Dennis Serra the kicker. Snap and a holder good this time, and Serra splits the uprights, and it's 14-0 Lower Cape May. 5:08 to go in the first. Cape Atlantic Live sports broadcasts are proudly supported by Ribeye Steaks, serving the finest Angus ribeye steak sandwiches, sausage, roast pork, and much more, all on the freshest rolls in South Jersey. Be sure to check out Ribeyes at many of the major festivals and weekend events throughout Cape May County. More info on Ribeye Steaks, 609-602-3378. Hall's Carpet Care is a proud sponsor of Cape Atlantic Live sports broadcasts. Specializing in carpet and upholstery cleaning, air duct and dryer vent cleaning, and home watch services, Hall's Carpet Care gives you the clean you expect and the service you deserve. Check them out at hallscarpetcare.com or give them a call at 609-463-3733. So Lower's up 14-0 here.
And Lower Cape May making it look quite easy on these first two touchdowns.
Another line drive kick. It was dropped by the return man. But now Mills is free on the right side, and he may only have one man to beat. He cuts it back to the middle, and he is going to go for a touchdown, and there are no flags. That's a 90-yard kickoff return. Oh, check that. There is a flag all the way on the far side of the field. There's a couple flags over there around the 40 and 45-yard line, so this will come back.
It's going to be a hold penalty called against the Gators.
Oh, yeah, instead of being back in the game, Gateway's going to start. Might be back around their own 30 if they mark it off from the spot of the one flag at the 40. And that's exactly where it's going to go. So a 90-yard kickoff return for a touchdown is negated by the penalty, and it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 30 for Gateway, who they have yet to get a first down. Cape Atlantic Live sports broadcast brought to you by Square One Design. They have nearly 20 years of experience designing websites, building online marketing campaigns, and creating custom web applications. Square One Design is a proud sponsor of high school football on CapeAtlanticLive.com. Here's a toss. And taken down is Gavin Lex. And it's a loss of 2.
That time Lower Cape May doing a good job of pursuing on the right side of that offensive Gateway. And as you said, Lex loses 2 yards, brings up 2nd and 12.
Simmons throws, intercepted. It was tipped and intercepted by Hunter Ray, and he's going to run into the end zone for a touchdown. 32-yard return by Hunter Ray. And what a turn of events on that penalty, buddy. You know, Gateway thinks they're back in the game at 14-6 with a PAT to come. The penalty brings it back. And 2 plays later, Hunter Ray, a 32-yard interception return for a touchdown. That was a well-thrown ball. It went through the hands of Aiden Bender. And Ray was actually coming up to make a tackle and was gifted that ball right into his hands. We have a penalty on the kick here, offside on Gateway. And Lower Cape May's actually going to decline the penalty. They want to kick that extra point from the same spot. Haggerty's snap's good. The hold by Castellano is good. And Dennis Serra's kick is good. 21-0. Lower Cape May leads it. And we still have 4:04 to go here in this first quarter. And Lower has a 3-touchdown lead. Bal Harbor Hotels and Wildwood Crest support high school football on Cape Atlantic Live. The Bal Harbor sits directly on one of the East Coast best beaches in Wildwood Crest. Know someone planning a vacation or needs a room for a night or two, have them check out the Bal Harbor through balharborhotels.com or by calling 609-522-3343. The Wildwood Recreation Department and the Byrne Community Center proudly support high school football on Cape Atlantic Live. Be sure to check out their big event for the Halloween season, a trunk or treat and a haunted house at the Byrne Community Center next Friday from 5 to 8 p.m. Call 609-522-5837. It's been all Lower Cape May so far. They lead 21-0. Dennis Serra, this is the fourth time he's kicked off here in the first quarter. This is a line drive that bounces. And here comes Mills trying to pick his way, and he won't make the 20. That one off of an up man's hands, and then Mills got it. He couldn't get to the 20. So
And
Gateway
then,
will have it at their own
obviously-
17.
Yeah, Lower Cape May that time, they made sure that they knew where Mills was when he did pick up that football, but he didn't get a clean. Yeah, he didn't get a clean run with that, Brian, as you said, because it went off of one of his teammates that was up ahead of him. So he did a good job just to field that ball, and he gets it to the 17-yard line.
Shotgun for Simmons. Hands it to Mills. Mills taken down by Carr wing. Good job by Haggerty on the outside there, setting the edge and turning Mills back inside. And Mills basically gets no gain. Maybe a half a yard. Call it 2nd and 9. Mills wanted to go outside. Haggerty forced him back in. And the linebacker, Isaiah Carr wing, was there to make the stop.
Yeah, Haggerty made a real nice play there, forcing Mills back to his teammates defensively.
Simmons back, flushed out, and now he's going to go down and be sacked. Amir Clark and Quentin Hagan on the sack. A.J. King was also in the area as well. So this will bring up a 3rd and 13 for Gateway. This is Gateway's fourth possession. They've yet to pick up a first down. Simmons back, looking right. Throws, it's complete, good tackle out there. Fumbled football, and I think Lower Cape May's going to have it.
Yes, they do.
Great play out there by Oger Nunez. Not only did he make the tackle, he also picked up the fumble.
Well, Ogar Nunez, he made a great open field tackle, Brian. And as he was bringing him down, he stripped the football from the Gateway Gator and then recovered it.
So Lower Cape May, which has been in Gateway territory all game so far, starts its next drive at the Gateway 15, leading 21-0 already.
.213 to go in this first quarter.
Lower Cape May with some shifting players there. They all set up on the left now. Here's a toss to Carr wing. Picking his way through the defense and lunges forward short of the goal line, well, short of the 5-yard line, excuse me, and short of the first down as well, but a big gain on first down. Bring up second and about 2.
I don't know, is that 2nd and 3 or is that 2nd and a long 2?
Or is it a short 5, buddy? 2nd and 2 for Lower. They lead 21-0 here on homecoming day. Ray back to pass. Steps up, fires, incomplete. Wow, he had a man open in the end zone.
Yes,
it was
he
Tim
did.
Booth. Threw it a little behind him.
Yes, and
3rd and 2.
And as Brian called it, Booth was wide open. I think Hunter Ray just got a little anxious to get him the football.
So it brings up a 3rd and short, 3rd and 2. It's a toss to Carr Wing. Trying to turn the corner to the right. Dives. He's going to be short of the end zone, but he'll have the first down. He's out of bounds at the 1. So it's a pickup of 6.
For the Tigers, it's first down, Lower Cape May. And the Tigers will face a first and goal.
1:18 to go in the first quarter. Lower lines up quickly, and Hunter Ray on the quarterback sneak runs it in for a touchdown from a yard out. And, one of the storylines coming into today's game, buddy, and it looks like Lower Cape May's in command here, up 27-0. If they win this game and improve to 7-1 and win the division, there's still a very good chance they are not going to qualify for the Group 2 playoffs. Just simply don't have enough power points. I shouldn't say power points. They don't have enough of the United Power ranking that they talk about, which brings in power points and strength of schedule. 28-0. We'll get into that in a little bit. Lower Cape May here late in the first quarter. The Cabrera Companies are a strong supporter of local sports coverage on Cape Atlantic Live, whether it's buying or renting property at the Jersey Shore, management services for homeowners and condo associations, or residential home repairs and home improvements. Be sure to check out Cabrera Companies, locally owned and operated in Wildwood Crest. Log on to CabreraCompanies.com or call 855-633-2300 for more information. The Wildwood Crest Police Officers Association and the department's new K-9 unit are proud supporters of Cape Atlantic Live. For more information about supporting the Crest Police Officers Association and the Wildwood Crest K-9 unit, contact Wildwood Crest Police at 609-522-2456.
So 113 left to play in this opening quarter, and it's Lower Cape May 28, Gateway 0.
Serra kicks to another bouncer, taken by an up man, and getting out close to the 35 was Josh Roberts.
Well, that's going to be the best field position
Yes.
that Gateway has had so far in this game.
It looks like they are going to put that on the 35. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Gators at that spot. Gateway coming in here at 1-7. But that playoff scenario for Lower Cape May, buddy, I mean, what this has come down to is one bad half. You remember a game we broadcast very early in the season. Lower Cape May had a 2-touchdown lead at halftime on Clayton, lost that game. And that loss is going to prevent them from getting into the playoffs.
Yeah, that's a game.
It's a handoff to Mills, and Lower Cape May is all over that. First to arrive on the scene was A.J. King.
Brian, that
Lower Cape May calls a timeout, and I think they're doing this. They want to try to stop Gateway and force them to punt against this win. We're inside a minute to go, first quarter. But, you can make an argument. You could say Lower Cape May should have done a better job of going out and finding a couple of better opponents to help their ranking and their power points and their opponent's strength index, all that stuff that goes into what determines the playoff seedings. But the bottom line is, it's a difficult pill to swallow for Lower Cape May. They're going to miss the playoffs at 7-1, buddy, and there may be a couple of 2-win teams in Group 2 that get in. One of which is 2-7 that has 5 of its 7 losses by 3 touchdowns or less. But because they allegedly played better competition, they're going to get in over a team that's won 7 of its 8 games.
Well, that is a very tough pill to swallow, without a doubt.
Simmons on 2nd and 12, fakes a handoff, throws a slant. Nice catch out there by DJ Bink. Ogre Nunez on the tackle. Lower calls another timeout. This is a gain of about 9, and it'll bring up 3rd and 3. 48 seconds to go in the first quarter. Not for Long Media is a strong supporter of Cape Atlantic Live sports broadcast, managed by NFL veteran and Cape May resident Colin Thompson. Not for Long Media is a content hub made up of several podcasts and YouTube shows talking all things sports, food, drinks, travel, culture, and much more. You can check them out at notforlongmedia.com. And be sure to check out Colin Thompson's new show on Sirius XM. He's talking football from a former player's perspective. Not for Long Media.
So Lower Cape May calling their second timeout of this Gateway drive. 48 seconds left in this quarter.
Oh, Lower's offside.
That's going to be a first
So
down.
that's going to give them the first down. So all those timeouts that Lower took to try to make Gateway punt into the wind, they're all going to go for naught, because now Gateway is going to get a fresh set of downs out to the 47 with 48 seconds to go in this quarter.
And their first down of the football
Yes,
game.
took a penalty to get it for him. Simmons fakes a handoff, throws, it's tipped and nearly intercepted. That was Hunter Ray on the tip. Ogre Nunez was diving for it. Couldn't come up with it. Good close by Hunter Ray. We've got a flag down here. And let's see what we got. And it's going to be defensive holding. So that negates the incomplete pass. And unlike the NFL level, defensive holding is 10-yard penalty, just like an offensive holding, so at the high school level. So that moves the ball to the 43, and Gateway has 2 first downs in this first quarter, both coming via penalty. Simmons fakes a handoff. He's going to throw. He's going to try to throw, but he's sacked by Amir Clark. And Simmons tried to throw the ball away. The official ruled that he was down already. And Simmons is slow getting up. And it's a sack of loss of 7.
Oh, Amir Clark, he burst right through that offensive line, and he had a clean shot at Simmons and got him before he could release the football.
I believe that's Clark's.
Are they going to say it was an incomplete pass? Because they moved the down marker back to the original.
Wow,
line.
I don't know how I don't know how that wouldn't have been intentional grounding, but they are saying it's an incomplete pass. So Gateway catches a break there. They have to put a backup quarterback in. They hand off to Mills. And A.J. King and Logan Haggerty are all over that. Mills loses 4. Jack O'Connell, a sophomore, is the player who came in at quarterback.
So now,
O'Connell is still in. So Simmons is getting looked at on the sideline still.
So now that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 14.
And Lower calls another timeout with 5 seconds to go in the first quarter.
So now Lower Cape May has used all their timeouts here in the first half.
Crest Savings Bank is a proud supporter of Cape Atlantic Live Broadcast and CapeAtlanticLive.com. Banking since 1919 with branches across Cape May County to best serve you. Check out all the services Crest Savings Bank has to offer at CrestSavings.com. Hall's Carpet Care is a big sponsor of Cape Atlantic Live sports broadcasts and the CapeAtlanticLive.com website. They do carpet and upholstery cleaning, air duct and dryer vent cleaning, and home watch services. Hall's Carpet Care gives you the clean you expect and the service you deserve. Check them out at hallscarpetcare.com or give them a call at 609-463-3733. 3rd and 14 for Gateway. With 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Gateway, it would probably be smart just to run the ball here and get out of the quarter and then punt the ball with the wind at its back. O'Connell, he's going to roll to his right. He's going to try to throw out to the sideline, incomplete. And there's still 3 seconds to go.
So
it's 4th down and 14.
Boy, that was an awful slow clock.
And Gateway will have to punt into the wind.
I was trying to blame that on Rocco, not realizing it wasn't his job.
And actually, their Gateway's going to go for it just on the lower side of midfield. Here's O'Connell, and he's sacked by Hagan, taken down for a loss of about 8. And that will be the final play of the first quarter. It's 28-0. Lower Cape May. The Tigers will take over at the Gateway 45-yard line when we get to the second quarter. Cape Atlantic Live sports broadcasts and the CapeAtlanticLive.com website are proudly supported by Ribeye Steaks, serving the finest Angus ribeye steak sandwiches, sausage, roast pork, and much more, all on the freshest rolls in South Jersey. Be sure to check out ribeyes at many of the major festivals and weekend events throughout Cape May County. For more info on Ribeye Steaks, 609-602-3378. Ulmer's Appliance Service is a proud supporter of Cape Atlantic Live, a family-owned and operated business since 1974. Ulmer's Appliance services all the top appliance brands. Give Ulmer's Appliance a call, 609-368-4444, or log on to ulmersappliance.com. Bow Harbor Hotels in Wildwood Crest supports high school football on Cape Atlantic Live. If you know someone planning a vacation or needs a room for a night or two, have them check out the Bow Harbor through bowharborhotels.com or by calling 609-522-3343.
So Lower Cape May with excellent field position. They have the football on the Gateway 45 to start this second quarter.
Lower had to run a player on late. They only had 4 linemen in the game. Ray takes the snap, fakes, throws over the middle. It's incomplete. We have flags all over the place. And I think this is going to be an illegal man downfield on Lower Cape May. So that'll move it back 5. We called him illegal man downfield. It's interesting that we term it that. There are no illegal men on the football field. But that's kind of where it's come from. It's an ineligible player downfield, ineligible receiver who's actually downfield.
Yeah, hopefully most of them
They
are
go
down
to
the parkway.
A wildcat look here does Lower Cape May, and they snap it right through the hands of Ryan Mallon, who has to go all the way back to his own 30 to recover it. So Lower Cape May will have to go deep into the playbook here, buddy.
Yeah.
This is a 2nd and 35. And I think you got a 28-0 lead, and you want to work on things, but at the same time, Lower Cape May's getting a little cute here. They tried a little fake and a pass that resulted in a penalty for an illegal player downfield, and now we have more flags. This is going to be offsides on Gateway. And then obviously they went to the Wildcat look on the last play, and the snap went through the back's hands and resulted in a 20-yard loss. This 5-yard penalty will move it to 2nd down and 30. And now it's 2nd and about 1.5 acres instead of 2 acres.
Well, you even have to bite elephants with small bites.
That's right. Ray keeps, and pretty good run. Got 8 or 9. He's got a lot of options on that play. He can toss it to wing. He could also throw a shovel pass to Nunez, or he could keep it. He decided to keep it and got 9. It's 3rd down and 21. Car wing station to Ray's right. Ray back to pass. He's going to try to run. Breaks a tackle. Spins outside. Still on his feet. Sticks his head down. Still on his feet. And finally bumped out of bounds around the 40. And then we have a flag come in late. This could be in the area of a late hit.
I'll tell you what an effort that time by Hunter Ray. He really did a good job avoiding tackler after tackler.
It's a 14-yard run. The personal foul on the late hit is going to give Lower Cape May a 1st down. So I don't know how many times we've ever seen this, buddy. Lower had a 2nd and 35 and ends up picking up the 1st down.
First down, Tigers.
Well, that was a great run by Ray. If not for the penalty, Lower would have been in position to go for it on 4th down. It would have been 4th and about 5 or 6 inside the 40, or inside the 45. But now the penalty gives them the 1st down and moves it down to the Gateway 27. Wildcat look again. Mallon will run and dives forward and picks up about 6. They're really high on this kid, buddy, athletically at this school. He's going to be he's a good football player, obviously getting some carries as a freshman. And we're also expecting to see some good things out of him on the basketball court as well. As long as he can stay away from Rocco Sansone.
Well, yeah, that means he goes right to the varsity.
That's right. Here's Mallon again. And he's got all kinds of room again, right up the middle. Sticks his head down, gets inside the 10, down close to the 5. 16-yard run for Ryan Mallon. About 8:40 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Lower's got a 28-0 lead, and they're threatening again. And we have whistles. I don't know what this is about. Looks like it might be an equipment issue for Mallon, so he's got to come out of the game. And Lower will now huddle up and call a different play.
8:30 to go. Clock's running here in the 1st half. Lower Cape May on top, 28-0.
Hunter Ray back behind center now in the shotgun. It's a toss to Isaiah Carr wing. And he's belted down. That's a good hit over there by Gateway, but not before Carr wing gets down inside the 5 to about the 2. They're going to mark it. Yes, at the 2, and it's a pickup of 6. And actually, they're checking Ryan Mallon for injury, buddy, and that's I think the officials sent him off because they thought he was shaken up. Ray fakes the handoff, takes it himself, and gets into the end zone for a touchdown. 2-yard touchdown run by Hunter Ray. 7:19 to go here in the second quarter. And Lower Cape May is certainly having a fun time on their homecoming day, leading 34-0. Dennis Serra on for his 5th extra point attempt. He's 4 for 4 so far. And the kick this time is no good. The timing was off. Castellano had a little trouble with a low snap, and Serra pulls it a little left. It's 34-0. Lower Cape May leading. Be sure to check out the Mud Hen Brewing Company, the Dogtooth Bar and Grill, and Poppy's Brick Oven Pizza and Kitchen in Wildwood for a great dining and entertainment experience for the entire family. And congratulations to the Mud Hen on recently being named the best brew pub in New Jersey. The Mud Hen, the Dogtooth, and Poppy's proudly support CapeAtlanticLive.com. Wildwood Recreation Department and the Byrne Community Center proudly support high school football on CapeAtlanticLive.com. Be sure to check out their big event for the Halloween season, a trunk or treat and a haunted house at the Byrne Community Center on Friday, October 27th from 5 to 8 p.m. Call 609-522-5837 for more information. That really will be a great event at the Recreation Center in Wildwood next Friday. So this is the first time Lower Cape May will have to kick against the wind.
And Brian, that's Hunter Ray's fourth. That's Hunter Ray's 4th touchdown of the first half. He has 3 rushing and the touchdown when he returned that interception.
Yes, sir. Short kick. And good tackle out there by Logan Haggerty, taking down the return man, Josh Roberts. Gateway will have it at their own 34.
So this first half, now Lower Cape May leading with 7:12 to go, 34-0. And between Isaiah Carr Wing and Hunter Ray, Lower Cape May has been very successful in running the football.
Gateway's only picked up 2 first downs in this first half. Both came via penalty. O'Connell still in a quarterback for the injured Simmons, and wow, is Gavin Lex ever blown up there. A.J. King and Ogre Nunez in on that stop. That's a loss of 2. It's 2nd down and 12. O'Connell to pass. Throws, caught. Good tackle by Nunez. Gain of about 6. And it's Aiden Bender on the catch. It'll be 3rd and 6. Buddy, Gateway actually seems to be pretty well coached. They're just outmanned personnel-wise against Lower Cape May.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to do what it is, a football team is supposed to do, so you can see they're setting the right spots.
O'Connell floats it out, incomplete, big hit by Carr Wing. And a flag comes in, and I think they're going to say that a personal foul, I believe, on Isaiah Carr Wing here. And that player for Gateway is injured, being attended to. Carr Wing is actually went to a couple of the officials and just asked what he did. And the officials are explaining that to him. It was Gavin Lex who got hit. He does walk off under his own power. That's going to give Gateway a first down. And it's going to move the ball into Caper Tiger territory.
And that's going to be the third first down for Gateway. But all 3 first downs that Gateway has picked up have come via the penalty.
First and 10 for the Gators at the Lower Cape May 47. O'Connell hands to Mills, and he's wrapped up by Quentin Hagan for a loss of 1. Tyler Mills on that run. And it's going to be second down and 11. $5:15 to go before halftime. It's been all Lower Cape May, 34-0. Second and 11 for Gateway. O'Connell back to pass, out in the flat, caught. Good hit by Hunter Ray as he knocks down Aiden Bender after a short gain of 2. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. Lower Cape May's done a good job tackling, buddy. Against this passing game of Gateway, they try to do some quick hitters and hope to break a tackle or two, and they've been limiting a lot of that. O'Connell throw it deep this time, and he's going to overthrow everyone, and it'll be incomplete. And I'll bring up 4th and 9 at the Lower 44.
Well, Jack O'Connell, he's just a sophomore, Brian. He's a 6'3" sophomore quarterback who, according to their roster, weighs just 150 pounds.
So 4th and 9. And Gateway will go for it on lower side of the midfield, but only at the 46. If they don't get it, they're going to give Lower Cape May a very short field here. O'Connell back, being chased. Steps around the man, but then is taken down. Ryan Rush on that sack. And that is a loss of 6. And Lower will take over at the Gateway 48, 1st and 10, leading 34-0. And unless there's unless there's a Gateway score before halftime, we're going to see a running clock in the second half. Gateway calls a timeout. Looks like
Okay, sounds good.
I just want to regroup a little bit here. The Gateway Gators. Not for Long Media is a strong supporter of Cape Atlantic Live Sports Broadcast, managed by NFL veteran and Cape May resident Colin Thompson. Not for Long Media is a content hub made up of several podcasts and YouTube shows talking all things sports, food, drinks, travel, culture, and much more. You can check them out at notforlongmedia.com. The Cabrera Companies are a strong supporter of local sports coverage on Cape Atlantic Live. Whether it's buying, selling, or renting property at the Jersey Shore, management services for homeowners and condo associations, or residential home repairs and improvements, be sure to check out Cabrera Companies, locally owned and operated in Wildwood Crest. Log on to CabreraCompanies.com or give them a call at 855-633-2300 for more information. Square One Design has nearly 20 years of experience designing websites, building online marketing campaigns, and creating custom web applications. Square One Design is a proud sponsor of high school football on CapeAtlanticLive.com. First and 10 for Lower at the Gateway 48. Ray, rolling right, still holding the football, tries to stiff arm a man, and eventually goes out of bounds. Good play by Josh Roberts to string that out. Didn't allow Hunter Ray to turn the corner. And it'll go down as virtually no gain.
Well, another good sign of a well-coached team, Brian. This Gateway football squad, they are not giving up. They're making plays, they're extending plays, and you saw it right there on the defense.
Oh, and they just made another play right there as Anthony Hewitt bursts through the line and takes Hunter Ray down on a quarterback sneak play for a loss of 4. So it's 3rd and 14 now for the Tigers. Ball back on their own 48. And the Lower may have to put the ball in the air here against the wind. Inside 3.5 to play first half. We will have probably an extended halftime here due to the homecoming festivities.
Of course.
Of course.
We're covering the game.
Ray back to pass. And he's sacked again. And this time he's taken down by Josh Roberts.
Well, when I said that this football team has not quit, meaning Gateway, look what they do defensively, Brian.
Yep.
I mean, you're talking about they had 3 straight consecutive big defensive plays.
Yeah, so they sack Hunter Ray there for a loss of 8, and it's 4th and about 23. And Jackson Brown goes back to punt. DJ Bink is the return man. High snap. Brown comes down with it. Rugby-style kick as he goes to his right. Oh, that bounced off the head of a Gateway player. I think Gateway has recovered. Wow. Bounced right off the helmet of a Gateway player, making that a live ball, but the Gators were alert and dove on it around the 40, and they'll have possession. And it looks like they will mark it right on the 40. So with 2:17 to go before halftime, it's Lower 34, Gateway nothing. And the Gators just caught a break there after the punt when it was short into the wind. It went off the helmet of an unsuspecting Gateway player. And
the player didn't even know he was being
right.
Heads up.
Yeah. But Gateway was able to recover. 1st and 10 for the Gators. Gateway's starting quarterback, Sean Simmons, is out with an injury, so Jack O'Connell, a sophomore, is in the game. He's been in the game since late in the first quarter. He's hit, shakes off that tackle, throws and tipped and incomplete. Nice presence by O'Connell. It was Hagan, I believe, who was on the pursuit there. He was able to shrug off that sack attempt and get the ball away, and it was tipped and incomplete. And actually, Josh Roberts, after it was tipped, made a diving effort near the sideline around midfield for it, but couldn't come up with it. 2nd and 10.
Again, the second effort was there by the Gators, and as Brian said, Jack O'Connell, he just kind of brushed off the little hit that he took and made a strong throw.
They handed off to Mills, and Hagan and Clark are all over that, and Mills loses a yard or maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Bring up 3rd and 10.
Third down for the Gators.
.145 to go here in this first half. It's Lower Cape May 34, Gateway Regional 0. And a 3rd down and 10 for the Gateway offense.
O'Connell back to throw again. Throws it out near side. Tipped. That ball's in the air a long time, but falls incomplete. Slow to get up was the intended receiver, DJ Bink, but he looks like he's okay.
Well, that was
And Gateway will come on to punt as Ty Bink will go back to do the kicking duties.
O'Connell, again, a sophomore, throwing to another sophomore, DJ Bink. And that ball really should have been caught by Bink, but it was incomplete.
High snap. And Bink loses it. And Lower Cape May recovers. Ben Rue, a senior, on the recovery.
And our opponent high school is next Friday from 5:30 to 7. And to all students,
So Lower Cape May
doing candy, you can bring it in all this week.
will have the ball here at the Gateway 20 with 1:13 to go before halftime, with an opportunity to put some more points on the board here. Three-player shift to this near side, all bunched up in the slot. Handoff to Carr Wing. Takes it right, and he will go right into the end zone. Great cutback. Took the handoff, jab left, cut back to the right, and goes in untouched from 20 yards out. Isaiah Carr Wing on the 20-yard touchdown run. His 2nd of the day and his 19th of the season. And that makes it 40-0 with 1:05 to go in the first half. Low snap. Castellano gets it to the tee. Nice job there. And Dennis Serra kicks it through.
That looked like almost exactly what happened on the last extra point attempt. But Castellano was not able to save that attempt. But that one, he did a great job, Brian.
Sure did, and Dennis Serra now is 5 for 6 on his extra point kicks, and well, this has really turned into a rout. It's 41-0 with a little over a minute to go here in the first half. And I would imagine, buddy, we're going to see a lot of JV players in the game from the Lower Cape May side in the second half. A lot of times what will happen in games like this is your starters will get maybe the first series of the second half, and then you'll see a lot of JV kids in the game. Because with Gateway having only about 30 players in uniform, I don't know if they're playing a JV game on Monday. Serra's kick is going to go out of bounds. So that is a penalty.
Well, he tried to overcompensate for kicking into the wind.
Right.
And he pulled it right. I prefer to call the guys coming off the bench second and third stringers.
Sure.
Because that's what I was my whole life.
Well, we're still trying to get confirmation. You know, Rocco will be interested in this. We've been doing a lot of research, you know, the old Wildwood Leader newspapers, Atlantic City Press. We believe that Buddy Tarbonton is the first and only career 1,000-point scorer at the JV level. So we're still waiting to get confirmation on that.
And I'm still waiting for my miniature basketball.
O'Connell back to pass. He's under a rush. He's hit, and he has to secure. It looked like he wanted to try to break out of that tackle, but then it looked like he was having trouble holding on to the football, so he did the right thing, securing it and just going down. And it was Amir Clark and Quentin Hagan again. And it's a loss of 6. So it's second down and 16 for Lower Cape, or for Gateway, excuse me.
And we're coming up on 20 seconds left to play in the first half.
I think Gateway still has to run a play, so they may just run it and try to get to halftime here. And that's exactly what they do. Mills is going to have a big gain of about 11, but that's going to be the final play of the first half. That was all Lower Cape May. 41-0, the Tigers lead it. They will have an extended halftime here, so we'll keep the video running, but we're going to step away with the audio as Lower Cape May has its homecoming ceremonies here at the half. It is 41-0. Lower Cape May will be back with the second half in a few minutes. 1. All right, back live here at Steven Steger Memorial Field at Lower Cape May Regional High School. Brian Kniff with Buddy Tarbot and Sam Cohen handling the live video stream. Lower Cape May leading Gateway 41-0. We had an extended halftime due to homecoming ceremonies. And Lower Cape May also honored its last championship football team, the 1982 Lower Cape May team that won the Cape Atlantic League Championship. And Lower is about to clinch the Cape Atlantic Royal Division title, or excuse me, the West Jersey Football League Royal Division title with this win today. They are firmly in control at 41-0 at the half.
And, Brian, I was a young Cub reporter, and I actually covered that football team the entire season way back then. And what a special run that was.
You didn't start reporting until you're age 35?
Yeah, yeah. Yes. What a special group of guys that was, led by, the legendary coach Bill Garrison.
Yes.
And
yes.
Wow, what a staff he had too.
Well, some of the guys that came in, there was about 8 or 10 of them here, I believe, but only 5 of them went out to get the photo and came out and got recognized. Former ended up becoming a head coach here, Jeff Wonder. Bob Bonner, who also coached a few sports here at Lower Cape May, also at the Titleman School. Ricky Fenwick, Jesse Marcotte, and Nick Castellano were the ones that went out for the photo. There were some other players here, but they did not go out to get recognized on the field. So Lower gets the ball to start the second half. And Ty Bink is kicking off. And it toes that one. It's bouncing around down the 10-yard line. Carr Wing picks it up at the 8. And he just sticks his head down and carries some people out to the 25-yard line. Isaiah Carr Wing with 2 touchdowns in the first half. Hunter Ray had 4, 3 on runs, and 1 on an interception return.
I like how you put that with Isaiah Carr Wing just bullying his way and carrying some defenders with him as he ran that football out to the 25-yard line.
No doubt. The Lower starts there, 1st and 10. Good to see Ryan Mallon back on the field. They were checking him for injury at one point in the first half, but he's out there to start the second half. Lower goes with 2 backs in the backfield here on either side of Hunter Ray in the shotgun. They hand it to Mallon coming across in motion, and he tripped over his own teammate's leg and fell, and it's a loss of 5. So it'll bring up 2nd and 15. Shovel pass to Ogre Nunez. Good run. He picks up about 12. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, that time Ogre Nunez, as Brian said, did a very good job. He hit that hole quick. Lower Cape May doing a good job on the left side of that offensive line. And Nunez able to pick up those 12 yards. So now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
And again, we are playing under a running clock here with Lower Cape May leading 41-0 in the 3rd quarter. Ray hands to Carr Wing. Stumbles a bit, but I believe he's still going to have enough for the 1st down. He needed to get to the 35. I think he got right to that area.
First down, Lower Cape May.
And picks up a 1st down. Nine minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Nunez goes in motion. They hand it to Carr wing, and he's got all kinds of room. He bounces it outside, across midfield, down past the 40, the 30. He will go. Isaiah Carr wing, a 65-yard touchdown run.
And there are no yellow handkerchiefs on the field.
That makes it 47-0. And because it's a scoring play, the clock will stop. 8:26 to go in the third quarter. And actually, we're being told that Gateway has agreed to continue running the clock regardless of the situation. I would imagine it would only stop now on a timeout or an injury. So even though there's a score here, the clock will continue to run. Dennis Serra is on for the extra point. And the kick is good. So it's 48-0. 7.5, clock approaching 7.5 to go here in the third quarter. Cape Atlantic Live Sports Broadcast proudly brought to you by Crest Savings Bank. Banking since 1919 with branches to serve you across Cape May County. Check out all the services Crest Savings Bank has to offer at CrestSavings.com. Hall's Carpet Care is a proud sponsor of Cape Atlantic Live Sports Broadcasts, specializing in carpet and upholstery cleaning, air duct and dryer vent cleaning, and home watch services. Hall's Carpet Care gives you the clean you deserve, the clean you expect, and the service you deserve. Check them out at hallscarpetcare.com or give them a call at 609-463-3733. Ribeye Steak serves the finest Angus ribeye steak sandwiches, sausage, roast pork, and much more, all on the freshest rolls in South Jersey. Check out ribeyes at many of the major festivals and weekend events throughout the county. For more info on ribeyes, call 609-602-3378. Serra to kick off. It's into the wind, so he hammers a line drive, floats down to the 15. Bink picks it up there after bobbling it a bit, breaks a tackle, stays on his feet for an extra yard or two, gets out to the 20. So Gateway will take over 1st and 10. Bal Harbor Hotels in Wildwood Crest support high school football on Cape Atlantic Live. You know, someone planning a vacation or needs a room for a night or two, check them out at balharborhotels.com or call 609-522-3343. Clock is moving. We're inside 7 minutes here. And, again, Lower Cape May with this 48-0 lead. Jack O'Connell at quarterback. He replaced Sean Simmons, who was injured in the first half. They hand it off to Mills, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage only. Tyler Mills on the run.
Well, again, Lower Cape May defensively, they're just doing a good job. They know they have to key on Mills. Mills is the guy they're going to give the football to often. And they did a good job slowing them up, and then 2 or 3 guys were right there to make the tackle.
It's going to be a tough pill to swallow for Lower Cape May, buddy. They're going to finish this regular season 7-1, and they will not make the Group 2 playoffs because their United Power ranking will not be high enough. O'Connell hit as he throws. It's going to go down as an incompletion. Third down and 9.
Third down for the Gators.
The clock continues to move. Down to 5:15.
You can actually see one of Lower Cape May's assistant coaches was kind of getting the second teamers organized. They probably will go in the next time Lower gets the ball on offense. O'Connell in the shotgun on 3rd and 9. Takes the snap. He's back to pass. Looks. He's floating it out deep. It is nearly intercepted by Hunter Ray, and I think he actually ran into his own man in Jackson Brown there, and that jarred the ball loose. It'll bring up 4th down for Gateway, and they will punt it away.
And I'll tell you, Hunter Ray, he has that one interception that he returned for a touchdown, and he's had at least 2 others that he almost had for interceptions. But like that one right there, I mean, he's had a great read on the football the whole game, Brian.
Ty Bink punts it away, angled toward the far sideline. It's going to end up as a really good punt. It's going to roll all the way down and go out of bounds right around the 20-yard line.
So they're going to spot it on the 20. It's going to make it a 57-yard punt, Brian.
Yeah, with no return.
Well, that's a smart decision also by the Lower Cape May deep guys, the return men. Just let it go. No, don't try and handle, that football.
Clock approaching 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Lower holding this 48-0 lead. Some of the starters are still in for Lower Cape May. Fake a couple of handoffs. They hand it to Logan Haggerty, and he's going to lose 4 yards. Second and 14. They hand it off to Dennis Serra. He's got some room. Good run by Dennis Serra. He picked up 9 up to the 25. Bring up 3rd and 5. Ray keeps it. He had trouble with the snap. It was supposed to be a handoff, and he's sacked for a loss of 8. And Lower Cape May will send the punt unit on.
Well, again, Brian, Gateway doing a good job defensively, and they get another sack on Hunter Ray. 50 seconds to go, third quarter.
Oh, high snap. This is going to go out of the end zone for a safety. So Gateway gets on the board with a safety. So it's now 48-2 as that snap sailed over Brown's head and rolled out of the end zone. And Lower Cape May will have a free kick from the 20. High school football on Cape Atlantic Live, brought to you by the Mud Hen Brewing Company, the Dogtooth Bar and Grill, and Poppy's Brick Oven Pizza and Kitchen in Wawa. Check out those 3 places for great dining and entertainment experiences for the entire family. Square One Design has nearly 20 years of experience designing websites, building online marketing campaigns, and creating custom web applications. Square One Design It's a proud sponsor of high school football on CapeAtlanticLive.com. The Cabrera Companies are a strong supporter of local sports coverage on Cape Atlantic Live. Whether it's buying, selling, or renting property at the shore, management services for homeowners and condo associations, or residential home repairs and home improvements. Check out Cabrera Companies, locally owned and operated in Wildwood Crest. Log on to CabreraCompanies.com or call 855-633-2300 for more info. The Wildwood Crest Police Officers Association and the department's new K-9 unit are proud supporters of Cape Atlantic Live and our sports broadcasts. Give them a call, 609-522-2456. High kick, pretty good kick against the wind on the free kick, and returning it was DJ Bink out to the 47. And that's going to be the final play of the third quarter, as again we have this running clock. Lower Cape May leads at 48-2 as we move to the fourth quarter. Not for Long Media is a strong supporter of Cape Atlantic Live sports broadcasts, managed by NFL veteran and Cape May resident Colin Thompson. Not for Long Media is a content hub made up of several podcasts and YouTube shows talking all things sports, food, drinks, travel, culture, and much more. You can check them out at notforlongmedia.com. So it's Lower on its homecoming day, leading 48-2. And they'll have the ball, or Gateway will have the ball at their own 48.
Well, needless to say, it's going to be a very fun night at the homecoming dance with the football team and the cheerleaders. Everybody talking about this win here this afternoon. That did have some quirky plays.
Well, including that high punt snap. That
Exactly,
certainly was
yeah.
affected by the wind. It led to Gateway's only points, a safety on the snap going out of the end zone. There's Gateway with the football, just shy of midfield on first down. O'Connell hands off. Mills, a nice run here. He's going to pick up 10 in the first down. Tyler Mills. And he picks up $12 and a first down to the 30, or 41. First and 10 for Gateway, I believe, buddy. That's their first down, not gotten via a Lower Cape May penalty.
You are correct.
There's a fumble on the exchange, and I think Lower Cape May has it.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, Isaiah Carr wing dove in there on the ball, and Lower has it. And Isaiah Carr wing on the recovery. It's first and 10 for Lower Cape May at their own 47. Lower with Hunter Ray still a quarterback, but they do have some second teamers in at the skill positions. And we're going to have an illegal shift penalty called against Lower Cape May. So that'll move it back 5. as we've stated, running clock here, so the clock is moving. We're just over 9 minutes to go in the fourth. It's been a quick-moving second half to this point. They'll go to the Wildcat formation with Ryan Mallon back there. Takes the snap. Will run to his left. And he's not going to get very far. Good tackle by Kingston Lamano.
Yeah, he'll be lucky if he got back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 14. They do give him a gain of 1. Lower Cape May about to finish the regular season at 7-1 and as the West Jersey Football League Royal Division champions. Undefeated in division play. Back to a more traditional formation here with Hunter Ray at quarterback. Hands it to Carr Wing going left. We have a flag down as Carr Wing is bumped out of bounds after a gain of about 6, but we're going to have an illegal block called against Lower Cape May. An illegal block will be a spot of the foul penalty, so it'll end up being a loss of 4. So
it's going to be
2nd
about
and 18.
Yeah, 2nd and 18.
Ray to throw. Rolling right, he's going to keep it. Cuts around one man, still on his feet. And he picks up about 7. Third and 11 for the Tigers.
Now, are you in a situation here, Brian, where if they don't get the first here, they go for it on 4th?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I think you would just punt it away. Dennis Serra on that run. He picks up 4, but it'll be way short of the first down. 4th and 7, and they'll send the punting unit on.
.6:20 to go here in this football game.
This time the snap is good. Brown rolls to his right a little bit. This ball goes off the side of his foot a bit. And it'll go out of bounds up around the 25 or 30-yard line. And they're going to put it at the 28. So this will conclude our regular season coverage of high school football. We will stay tuned. Follow us on social media. We may attempt to try to do the Middle Township playoff game if it's feasible. We don't know exactly who they're going to play and where. It will be on the road. There's a possibility we could try to broadcast that game either through Cape Atlantic Live, solely through Cape Atlantic Live, or in conjunction with Middle Township High School Athletics. We'll keep you posted on that. Just follow us on social media. 1st and 10 at the 28 for Gateway. It's a handoff to Mills. Tries the right side. He's got a lot of room. And he he's finally taken out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 25-yard gain. By far the longest offensive play of the game for Gateway.
Yeah, and Tyler Mills, he has really shown in this game, you know, the senior, he's one tough football player. He's got a lot of heart.
So 1st and 10 for Gateway, clock approaching 4 minutes to go. O'Connell hands off. This is Gavin Lex, and he loses a yard.
So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 11. We're coming up on the 3:30 mark here in the 4th quarter. That's what's left in this football game. Middle Township on top, 48-2.
O'Connell throws, caught. Up to Aiden Bender. It's a pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. .245 to go. O'Connell back on 3rd and 4, throws, caught by Bender. Nice play made out there by John Fernandez, I think, to hold Bender short of the line to gain. It was 4th and 1. Nice tackle by John Fernandez there.
Yeah, Fernandez, that was a very, very good tackle.
Sophomore, he'll be counted on going forward for this program. And he's another kid that won't be playing for Rocco this winter. Be up with the varsity. O'Connell runs for 2 yards and a 1st down. Call it 3 yards.
First down, Gators.
1:40 to go here as Lower holds this 48-2 lead.
And the ball is on the 36-yard line of Lower Cape May. So Gateway putting a little drive together here at the end of this football game.
O'Connell back to pass, throws. Oh, nice play, incomplete. Fernandez came from the safety position and dove in there and knocked it away as Josh Roberts was trying to make a diving reception at the 25. Great play by Fernandez.
We're now under a minute to go, 50 seconds.
Yeah, we have one or maybe two plays left here. Second down and 10 for Gateway at the 36. O'Connell flushed out, throws downfield, caught after it's tipped by Gavin Lex. 16-yard gain. And, yeah, I'm not surprised here. Gateway calls a timeout. And not surprised. They want to try to get a crack at the end zone here with 3 seconds left. They have the ball at the Lower Cape May 19. Lower leading 48-2. And again, the Tigers will be division champs, and they will finish off this regular season at 7-1. But unfortunately, it does not look like they will make the Group 2 playoffs due to that complicated United Power ranking system, and Lower's opponent's strength of schedule just wasn't good enough. Lower beat a lot of teams with 0, 1, and 2 wins, and just didn't amass enough criteria to get in the playoffs, but they'll play some kind of a consolation game next week. There's a slight chance they could get into the playoffs, but an awful lot would have to happen across other games this weekend, but most likely a consolation game next week. So here's O'Connell on the final play of the game, barring a defensive penalty. Throws over the middle, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Dennis Serra, who's running it down the field, and he is going to be tackled across midfield. So that'll do it. Lower Cape May wins it on their homecoming, 48-2, and they are West Jersey Football League Royal Division champions, the first time they've won a division championship since 1982, when the team was part of the Cape Atlantic League. So congratulations to Lower Cape May. For Sam Cohen on the video, for Matt Ulmer, our executive producer, for Buddy Tarbot, and I'm Brian Kniff. Thanks for joining us on Cape Atlantic League Live. Again, it's Lower Cape May on its homecoming,